everybody, I am Nikki Chavanel from Rivals. I'm here with Jaedon Wilson, the newest Arkansas commit. Jaedon, how did it feel after you committed, and what's the reaction been like for you?
Man, I feel great, man. It was a big relief off of all the whole recruiting process, going through these crazy times, the quarantine, the coronavirus, and extra stuff like that. And it was just a big relief, man. And it's been exciting from the coaches, from my family standpoint, and just making the best decision.
When did you know that Arkansas was the right school for you? And you had an elaborate commitment video. Like, how hard was it to get everything together? You had a chain. It was amazing. What did it take to put all that together?
I actually found out, I knew that I was going to Arkansas a week before, no, 2 weeks before I committed.
Okay.
2 weeks before I committed. And the video really only took 3 days. I just had to get my video due, and we just walked through some stuff first, and then finally got started like the last week before I started my commitment video. And we just got it done.
How many family members did you have participate in that?
Just all my brothers and sisters. It's actually 7 of us in total.
Like, what order are you in the oldest to youngest?
I'm the the youngest boy, and I have 4 older siblings and 2 younger siblings.
How did your family react to your decision, and how much did they like what they got to see of Arkansas so far?
I mean, they respected the decision a lot because, I mean, it's close. It's not that far from home, and I'm gonna actually get treated better there, and they know about Coach Browse, Coach Stead, their past and their futures. So I think we have a great history there.
Yeah, tell me about your relationship with those 2 coaches. I know Coach Stepp has been recruiting you hard. I'm sure Kendall Briles sold you on his vision for the offense. Just what's it been like with those 2, and with Coach Stepp in particular, with the recent events? Like, how has he been reaching out to you about that kind of stuff and talking to you about, sensitive topics?
Man, Coach Stepp reached out to me every day, and we might just have a normal conversation and just be cool, cordial, and everything. Not always talking about football, not always, about the football thing. And me and Coach Browse, we talk every now and then. We get on the phone. We might talk some football and more stuff. So my relationship with both of them is great. I love my relationship with both of the coaches.
You have an older brother who played college football. How was it seeing him play and kind of having that dream in the back of your mind, and now knowing that you are going to get to accomplish that as well?
Seeing him play, man, just drove me harder to work harder and to be a better person, be a better football person, and a better person in total, just to make it to where he made it.
And now you get to achieve that now. Does it feel real to you that you're going to play in front of,
Yes, man, it does. It feels real.
80,000?
It feels real, yeah. I've been waiting on this moment for a long time and can't wait for it to happen.
You play for a really good football program down in DeSoto with Coach Mathis. How do you feel like that's going to prepare you for the SEC?
It's going to prepare me a lot because, we work very hard at DeSoto every day, grinding every day.
I feel like Arkansas has pulled kids out of there every so often. Just talk about the season that you had with DeSoto and kind of why you decided to go to that program or that school and how that happened.
I decided to go to DeSoto?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I grew up around DeSoto my whole life. My brother went there, so I've just been around for a long time, and it just felt right, and it felt like home.
And your first season, how do you feel like it went?
My first season on varsity went very good. It wasn't how I expected, because I always had that goal to make the state, but we plan on making it this year and having a better season.
What about the leading receiver on your team is graduating? How do you feel like your role is going to improve this coming season?
I'm gonna take it the same, just know I have to step in a bigger role because our senior receivers all have left. So I know how to step in bigger roles and just take it game by game and day by day.
What are you going to be working on between now and the start of your senior season to get better and help your team get to the state championship?
I'm gonna be working on my crafts every day, everything in my craft. You know, everything in my toolbox, everything that I need to play the game of football. I'm working on that every day.
You're like a nationally ranked long jump and triple jumper. Are you going to try to continue doing track and field in college maybe?
Yes, I actually will attempt to, or try to get on the track team to actually jump in college.
Have you talked to any Arkansas track coaches yet?
No, I actually haven't, but I actually will attempt to before it gets to that point.
All right. So talk to me a little bit about your impressions of Coach Sam Pittman. He hasn't, been a head coach yet. What sold you on him as the leader of your future team?
The way he just, the way he talks, the way he gets you motivated, stuff like that. I mean, he's a very good coach, and he just put 3 offensive linemen in the league from the first and second round. So I know he knows what he's doing. He's going to take it all the way.
And Coach Stepp has put 3 wide receivers in the league in his young career so far. How well did he sell you on being able to take you to the next level?
I've actually talked to James Poche when he coached me at SMU, and he gave me a lot of good things about him, and I just feel like it was the right thing for me to do because he's been real the whole process. He's gonna give me 100% real, not gonna fake anything, and just help me out.
How far ahead was Arkansas ahead of the other schools that were pursuing you? Like, how much of a landslide was it, or was it not? And when official visits come, might you continue to make sure?
I do plan on taking still my 5 officials, and they actually were very, very far in front because they actually recruited me at the beginning of this season. So they actually were in front, but it was some schools behind that came in before them that are actually was in the competition. So it really wasn't a big gap, but it was just the small opening was yeah, I need to go to this school.
Now that you're part of the class, one of the 8 commits, do you have anyone that you're going to try to recruit to Arkansas and kind of get in this class with you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my man Keytron Jackson, the other receiver out of Roy City. I'm trying to recruit him hard, and Lucas Coley.
Do you have much experience with Lucas? I know that he's kind of been around the camp circuit and stuff, but have you actually met him yet?
Not in person, but I've actually, talked to him on the phone, and we've been having conversations, about, just recruiting and stuff like that.
When fans kind of talk about you, what are kind of the characteristics about you that you want them to remember, physically with your skills and what you're bringing to the table?
I was actually saying something. It said the silent. It said either the silent killer or silent assassin. It's one of them, and I don't even know. I can actually bring a lot to the table. I can bring anything to the table, requiring with offense, the receivers. I can bring anything to the table. Slide outside, big man, little man, speed, quickness. So I can bring all that to the table.
Awesome. I'm sure you'll make it up to the hill for a game or 2 this season. How much forward to, seeing the hog call and all the Razorback tradition stuff?
Say it again.
How much are you looking forward to seeing the stadium full of fans and you'll probably get to meet a lot of them on your way because you're already committed. They'll know your face. How excited are you for that?
Man, I'm very excited. We've been stuck in the house for a long time. I'm ready to just get out and enjoy and actually go to a football game and actually ready to see them play and see how their season going to go this year.
What's kind of your dream for the Arkansas program when you get to campus and while you're here?
It's to change the record around and win a championship.
All right. Thanks very much, Jaedon. Again,
No
congrats.
problem.
Commitment. I hope that you have a fantastic senior season, and we'll stay in touch for sure.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thanks, Jaedon.